Hey everybody, it's Hater, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And as of recording this, it has been 2 days since the Deep Stone Crypt raid has released, and I streamed 24 hours of it all trying to get my 24-hour emblem, which I sadly did not. But that's not the point of this video. Sad things aside, the new 2 exotic weapons finally got released into the world for us to grab. First one going to be the new exotic sword, Lament, and the other one going to be the new exotic sniper, Cloudstrike. And I'm going to show you guys how to get them. So the first thing to get started with the Lament is you need to go talk to Banshee to start his quest. And the first thing it wants you to do is you're going to go look for 3 dead exos scattered around Europa. And if you've noticed over the past 2 weeks, there's already been 3 found on the surface in the 3 main regions, and here they are now, starting with the one in Cadmus Ridge. This one's going to be on the top left as soon as you enter Cadmus Ridge, where this little cliff hangs and a high value target can spawn. Second one's going to be over by the Asterian Abyss next to the entrance of the Glassway Strike. If you go over to where it is and then you take a right, you'll see them just over by this little hill. And the last one is going to be right next to the raid entrance. Over in the Asterian Abyss, you'll go inside of a building, and usually there's like 2 strong captains, but if you ignore them and run right past, you'll see the dead exo right in the corner to the left. After you've done that, next you're going to go talk to someone. This is really spoiler heavy, so I'm going to warn you right now, and you have a few seconds ahead of time. So stop the video and go figure out for yourself, then come back. If you didn't pause the video and you don't care, then the person you're going to meet is going to be Clovis Bray, or the copy of his mind in a giant exo head.
Artificial intelligence activated. Who in the hell do you think you are?
Excuse me?
The Deep Stone Crypt has stood for centuries without intervention, and from the ether, your people swoop in and destroy my work without thought.
Your work? Are you?
More than just an AI? Indeed. I am an exact replica of Clovis Bray the First's consciousness. Woken, thanks to the intruders in the crypt.
Those Guardians weren't the intruders. They were trying to protect it from the Fallen.
Fallen?
An alien race that appeared after the collapse.
The collapse? Sounds like I have much to catch up on. I suppose if you're telling the truth, I should offer my gratitude to your kind. In the meantime, perhaps you can refrain from further destroying my life's work. Artificial intelligence activated. Oh, you again. And what should I help you with this time?
It's our friend, Banshee, an exo. He had scattered visions of dead exos that mentioned a blade and led to you.
Did you say Banshee?
Yes, he's our gunsmith.
How interesting. You're after the blade then, I assume.
We're just out to help our friend make sense of his memories. Hoping the blade helps with that.
Yes, I'm aware of where it lies. You want it? Prove you're worth my time first.
Same to you.
He's going to give you some nice dialogue, but right after that, he's going to make you go kill 100 Vex with swords and 20 Minotaurs / Hydras / Cyclopses with swords. The 2 best ways to get this done are going to be the Perdition Lost Sector or doing a Spire integration really anywhere. Another thing to keep in mind is that the detection with swords are kind of wonky on Minotaurs, especially if you're using Falling Guillotine. So best thing to do is just hit it with your kinetic, then go for the sword kill. After you completed that, it's going to ask you to go do an Exo Challenge. This is a new activity that you have to talk to Varix to unlock at first. As of recording this, the mission right now is just doing a jumping puzzle while hugging these fire lamps that keep you warm. And if you stray too far, you'll start getting a debuff that will eventually kill you. After you finish that, Clovis is then going to ask you to get Vex finisher kills. The best way to go about this, in my opinion, is to spam Perdition once or twice and then it'll be done. You just gotta make sure that you're not killing the ads and just getting them low enough to finisher. Easy enough. Next, it's going to ask you to go into the Glassway Strike and find the blade. This doesn't really specify what you're looking for in the strike, but once you reach the final boss room, a shielded harpy is going to actually come out of the portal, and that's what you're going to need to kill to progress into the next part. I didn't notice this at first when I was doing the strike. That's why you don't see me kill it, but my teammates do. But once the harpy dies, everyone in the mission will get the next progression part. Next, it's going to want you to return the blades to Banshee, and after that, it's going to make you go find a bunker in the Eventide Ruins. That's going to be the Lost Sector, Bunker-15. You're going to head in there and just do it normally all the way through, and at the end, when you kill the boss, it's going to give you the part you're looking for. As soon as you pick up the blueprints, Clovis is going to call you back and make you do a mission to defend him. I didn't record this because it's actually kind of spoiler heavy, and it's really cool, so the only thing you need to know is that you need to open up a heavy slot because you will get the sword at the end of it. Great, now you have the sword. The only thing left is just go talk to Banshee for a quick lore thing, and then you're done. So the unique thing about Lament is its perk, Banshee's Wail. You'll use whatever guard button that you have your keys bound to or button, and it'll start revving the blade, giving you a shield. Right after you do that, you'll start doing a different attack combo that does a lot more damage, and it'll start stacking up Banshee's Wail until you right-click. The best way to approach this is to do a 3-hit left-click combo and then right-click to maximize your damage. The crazy part about this weapon is that it is almost mandatory for a boss in the new raid. The only reason I say mandatory is because this thing completely destroys him. And this weapon is just overall fantastic. It may as well be the new meta sword for boss DPS. Its other perk to note is called Revved Consumption. Damaging combatant heals the wielder. And this perk is great because it just answers the one flaw most swords have when you're fighting bosses, is that they hurt you while you're damaging them. And that compensates for it. So the way you earn Cloudstrike is a little weird and it's not really explained. The way you're going to get this is through difficulty changed Empire hunts, which you don't have until you complete a few things. The first thing you're going to do is talk to Elsie Bray or the Exo Stranger and pick up her mission called Hard Rain Falls. It's pretty easy, you just gotta kill ads or complete heroic public events inside of the Eclipsed Zone, which is brand new. And that zone changes, I'm guessing, every week. And the current week as of recording this is Eventide Ruins. But about 2 to 3 heroic public events will get it done, so it's not that bad. Once you complete that and get your high albedo sidearm, you're going to want to go talk to Varix and pick up his European Explorer bounties. The first one is going to ask you to get 50 kinetic kills, 50 energy kills, and 25 power weapon kills. After that, you'll unlock European Explorer 2, which you'll have to get challenging combatants defeated. The easiest way I went about getting this done was to do the Technocrat, where you can get it done in exactly 1 hunt. You just gotta make sure you kill every ad in the mission, or you're gonna have to pick up a new one from Varix and do it all over again. After all that, you'll unlock the difficulty change version, which rotates out weekly, and this is just a Nightfall version of the Empire hunts you've already been doing. But at this point, you just want to keep repeating the 1250 version or the 1280 if you have the people to do it, and eventually you'll just get it. Now, I haven't earned the Cloudstrike yet as of recording this, but its exotic perk is Mortal Polarity. Precision final blows generate a lightning bolt at the target's location, and its other perk, Stormbringer, rapid precision hits create a lightning storm at the point of impact. I want to emphasize storm because what I've seen from this, a storm is that you'll see the lightning bolt hit and then it'll shatter like a storm grenade from the Warlock. But the bolt is just a normal lightning bolt. But that's going to cover it for today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Also comment, let me know how you like the new exotics. You can catch me live over at Twitch. I stream literally every single day besides Saturdays. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys until I get my new rated exotic. Peace.